What was the beach like? So that's one of the questions I am getting a lot about the Excellence Playa Mujeres. And it is understandable because lately in Cancun, the beach conditions can really vary from day to day and month to month. Areas of Cancun can also get a lot of sargassum, especially in the summer months. So, for instance, this past summer, we were in Cancun twice in the Riviera Maya, and both times the beach conditions were not good because of all of the sargassum that was present. So we traveled to Excellence Playa Mujeres in November of 2022. We had been to Costa Mujeres as well, which are both on the northern part of Cancun and tend to get less sargassum than some of the areas like Riviera Maya does. So we were really hoping for that turquoise blue water when we were staying there. So let me show you day to day what the beach was like and how it changed. Now, again, this is Mother Nature. We have no control over this. So I'm certainly not complaining about Mother Nature, but just simply showing you what the beach conditions were like when we were there. So here's some footage from day one. As you can see, it is clear in some areas, so you were able to swim, and there wasn't a ton of seagrass in the water, and they were able to clean it off the beach as well. Day 2 and 3, the wind started to pick up a little bit, so it started to bring in more of the seagrass. So you had to walk down the beach a little bit to find a clear area to swim, and there still was some seagrass in the water when you were swimming. Now here's some more footage from day 3, and you had to walk a little bit further down to find clear water. There was not a lot of people in the water. The conditions weren't that great. So again, this is just to show you how the conditions can change from day to day. Now the beach itself is beautiful, really pretty white sand. It's very walkable. So if you like to take long walks on the beach, you're going to love it here. And it's not built up. So it was another reason why we loved Playa Mujeres and this area in general, because it really is very quiet and private. Now, the other thing we loved about the Playa Mujeres area is that Isla Mujeres is directly across from this resort. So even though this water had a little seagrass in it, it wasn't that real turquoise blue that we love. All you had to do was take a quick boat trip right across to Isla Mujeres, and you could visit Playa Norte, which is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world and has that really beautiful, crystal clear, turquoise blue water. Now we are really excited because we are heading back to Cancun in just a few weeks in January, back to the hotel zone. So excited to see what the beach conditions are like there. Of course, we're going to give you the full review, so make sure you keep an eye out for those videos. And of course, it's Mother Nature, we can't control it. So sometimes I do get negative comments from people when I start reviewing the beach conditions. However, there are times that are better to visit Cancun than others if the beach is a priority for you. So January through March really seems to be the ideal time to visit Cancun for the best beach conditions. However, there's some resorts where the beach just never clears up, and one of those is the Grand at Moon Palace, which I do extensive reviews on. And it is a shame because it is a really great resort for families. But there's some families where the beach is just not the priority, and the pools and the food and everything that that resort has to offer makes up for it. So at the end of the day, you want to do as much research as possible before going on vacation. In fact, I do a whole other video about that, of course, so I will put the link in the description below. And keep following our channel, 3 Days and Tres Noches, while we keep bringing you real, honest, to-the-point information about the travel destinations that we go to and show you don't need an entire week to have an amazing vacation.